let's say you wanted to be a musician and you had a job and you're not going to give up that job and you had responsibilities, who would you talk to? Who would you connect with? We will be your place. We will connect with you. हाँ, थोड़ा सा. Wow. You know, I had been in Delhi as a musician for almost a decade. When I moved to Goa, I started completely from scratch. I did all the gigs here. I did the casinos, I did all the bars, I did everything. I did any job I could get as a musician here. And I learned something amazing, you know. Goa is very open to whatever you want to be. इसमें कोई judgment नहीं है. It's live and let live.
Not being in the show to opening. I like it.
Karan ran this program called the Jazz Ensemble. First batch, I think, when we had the recital, it was in a bar because we didn't have a space. And just before the recital, we were like, who's going to come? We're lugging things around back and forth and set it up, and the house was full at the end of it. And after the recital, I told him, I said, you know, we have something special. We're onto something. I can feel it. Let's build on it.
I love my rock. I love my soul. I love everything. But jazz allowed me to understand how to learn things. It allows you to perform and collaborate. If I wanted to be a better guitar player or bass player, I had to study jazz.
We were just speaking to each other about a student that we both have.
Cool. Yeah.
We've also really worked hard at trying to create an online community. So we do our online showcases, we do smaller groups. So they all connect offline as well. The community of GGA it's its own person. It's a lot of students that join us online. I think there is a certain amount of hook and they find themselves trying to come to Goa and they make it happen.
You can only learn so much from a distance. You have to come to the place itself. You have to be part of the community. You find that they have Saturday jams happening, they have Wednesday jams happening. When you talk to them, every once in a while you're talking about chord substitutions, what can be done here, what sort of lines can you play and this and that. It's just music in the air.
What? Not mind him or not.
Yeah, there's going to be like a documentary thing.
Oh, how?
So I grew up in Bombay. And, I used to play at these venues like Jazz by the Bay, which is, I think, now Pizza by the Bay, I guess. My mentor, her name is Lucia. She recommended me to Karan when they were looking for a voice teacher.
Don't wake me up. Sorry.
And the sense of trust and faith that I felt with Karan and Divya when I spoke to them on the phone was much stronger as compared to, some kind of promise that the other company was making. It's been a great journey because I've had students right from the age of 6 till I think the oldest student that I had was 72-year-old. And there's not a single day I've come across that thought where I feel like, hey, I shouldn't have made this decision.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Nice to see you again.
In the jazz world, we always say there's nothing more useful than playing with people who's better than you. It's not just something nice per se. If I would not play with the students in a showcase, I would deprive them of an experience which is pedagogically important.
Yeah. You want to do once the head? No. I think we're fine.
I am student number 1 of Goa Jazz Academy. It's been an incredible journey for them, for me. You think you reach age 40 and you've figured out who you are and what you do and what you're good at and what you're not. And to suddenly have an extra dimension to my life, which I thought I'd never.
It's my good show.
We started just for fun. But of course, Karan being the teacher he is, he wanted to push me as well. So being able to play in Edinburgh at a jam with world-class musicians. All they asked me was, do you know how to read a chord chart? Which I did week 1. The moment I played with them, the whole vibe, it's like you suddenly make new close friendships, even in those 10 minutes.
Goa is very community driven, and that's what really attracts us. And it started with the two of us, but now it's just beyond us. Now it's just the community sort of taken over, and you can see the amazing stories coming out.
A lot of the good things that will happen in the future, and I believe they'll be good, will come from the community, from our students. Our job is to make sure that the students who live here don't feel that there is a compromise, that we are the best for them. That's what I want it to be.
In 5 years of GGA, it's been a lot of, nothing in this place is less than the sum of its parts.
It's to us.